They're dangerous, they're evil, and they are very destructive, and I have no use for them, and there's something has to be done to stop them. They're like the devil.
The first place most of us encounter a pig is on our dinner plates, or in a children's tale.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
But there's far more to pigs than fairy tales and barbecue. We have killed them, and we've been killed by them. Some of us feast on their meat. Others shun that meat and forbid it. We have revered the pig, and we have despised it. No other animal has had such a paradoxical relationship with us.
This is my buddy Ziggy, Juliana pig, 5.5 years old, and he's my buddy. They want to cuddle. He's like, look at this guy. He could do this all day long. He's a lover. He's definitely a lover.
I have always loved pigs since I was a little girl. I was one of those where everybody else liked the Disney princesses. I loved Piglet. I loved, Charlotte's Web. I know the love of a dog. I know the affection of a dog. Pigs take it to a whole nother level. They've got a place in my heart that I didn't really even know existed. Ziggy is full grown. He is almost 6 years old, and he is 175-ish, because I have not been able to get him on a scale in a while. And Zoe will be 4 in November, and she is about 75 pounds and full grown. My little Zoe was flown in from Michigan via Delta, because Delta's the only way pigs fly.
You never know how smart or how compassionate they are. You never rationalize that. And I think if you're a pet owner, then you would appreciate a pig, because they're definitely smarter than the dogs, most definitely, and they're way more passionate and compassionate to you.
Pigs have 29 different inflections that they make, different sounds for different reasons, and you can tell when they're happy, when they're sad, when they're upset. Sometimes they'll come out when they're looking for you, and it actually sounds like they're calling mom or dad.
You can teach them anything. They love to cuddle. If you love a cuddle buddy on the couch, he's your man right here, buddy. So, and if you love giving belly rubs, he's it.
Things that we would recognise as pigs, I don't know, probably, I'm not a paleontologist, but about 1 million years ago, and in Southeast Asia is the best guess, and they spread across from that direction, heading up towards the northwest. So within the last 1 million years or something like that. So when they start kind of being around and modern humans are interested in them, 20, 30,000 years ago, there are pig populations, wild boar populations, I should say, all across the old world.
Pigs were domesticated repeatedly. The genetics of pigs show us that everybody domesticated pigs. For archaeologists, a key way that we see domestication is when animals go from being wild to being genetically domesticated, they get smaller. In pigs, what people look at in particular is the size of the teeth, and most commonly, the third molar, which is pig wisdom teeth. And they measure the length and the breadth of that. And if you go to southern Turkey, there's a site called Çayönü in particular, where what you can see through time, if you graph the sizes, the breadths and the widths of the third molar, is they get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller through time.
Hang on. Right. The provenance of the wild boar is limited. I bought him in a local antique shop here in Durham. The antique shop owner had no idea of his background. He'd come in a job lot, a house sale, and I watched him in the window for months. And the price was gradually coming down and down as nobody wanted to buy him. And in the end, I thought, so I wandered in and said, how much is it today? And the owner said, I'm going to sell it to a man from London who's coming up for it. I said, I'll outbid him, and I did. And I got him. So I took him home in great pride, and my wife said, get him out of the house. I'm not. So he lives here in my office.